Alright guys, I'm back. We're cooking with AFC, and as I said before, it is fall. We are getting into the fall flavors, and as you know, when fall comes around, we like to eat things that are a little bit heartier, something that fills our stomach and keeps us warm. So what we're going to make today is a different take on beef and broccoli. And this is for those of you who like it spicy. So we are going to cook AFC Reggae Girl beef and broccoli. The first thing that you want to do is you want to get your grass-fed beef stew meat. I had it already cut up. So what I did with this is I used our AFC Reggae Girl as a marinade. So this is what you do. I had 1 pound of the stew meat, grass-fed stew meat. I took 3 cloves of garlic, cut that up, 1/4 cup of red onion, cut that up, and 1 or 3/4 jar of the Reggae Girl. I put that all in a bag and I let that sit overnight. So you don't have to necessarily do that overnight. You can do that for an hour or so after you get home, or you just don't have to do it at all. But I like the flavors to soak into the meat, so that's why I did the marinade that way. So once you have your marinated meat all taken care of, then you want to put it right here into your little stove or oven, as you call it. And I'm going to turn this on. And I'm going to put a little bit of my favorite EVOO in here. Let that warm up. And then we're going to cook the meat thoroughly. So we're just going to give this a second. I should have let it sizzle before. While that's warming, what I'm going to do is tell you the rest of the ingredients that we're going to be using today. So I have about 10 ounces of broccoli. Now this is frozen, but you can use it fresh if you would like, whatever's easier for you. I had frozen broccoli, so that's why I used that. Also some fresh mushrooms that will go in here. And then our favorite, Mama Cita's all-purpose seasoning, which goes with absolutely everything. So I sprinkled that on the meat before I marinated it. It will also go on the vegetables as well. So I'm going to put this in here. As you can see, it's starting to sizzle a little bit. And we're going to cook our marinated meat. Now I'm going to put all the juices and everything in here with the meat. So it's sizzled a little bit, which means it's ready to cook. And I'm going to move that around just a little bit here. Now while that's cooking, perfect. So I have about 4 cups of pre-cooked rice here. Now I know most of you have rice laying around from anything. So this is pre-cooked rice, and we're going to use this, obviously, with our beef and broccoli. But it's already done. Now if you didn't cook your rice, or it only takes, what, about 5 minutes. This is jasmine rice, so it's not minute rice, but I won't judge you if you use minute rice. It's okay. We want to make it easy and simple for you, right? So let me cook this around. Now, literally, you guys, if you can smell this, oh my gosh, it smells so good and a little bit spicy, which this you're going to love. If you like spice, if you like comfort food, this is the best thing since sliced bread. All right, this is still cooking. So I'm one who likes a lot of vegetables, so that's why I've got broccoli here. You can also add, if you want additional onions in your mix, you can add onions, or you can add any other type of vegetable in here to make it more vegetable-y. Or if you don't really want the meat, if you're more of a vegetarian or plant-based type person, then use some, instead of meat, use vegetables. I love tomatoes. Obviously, squash would be really good in this. Squash would be good. Zucchini would be really good. Of course, broccoli, we have that. Chickpeas would be really good. Anything. Just use your imagination. But they'll be spicy and they'll be yummy. So this is still cooking, you guys. What I'm going to do is allow this to simmer. It takes about 10 minutes for the meat to cook all the way through, depending on how you like your meat. So while this cooks, we will give this a second and we'll be right back. The meat has already cooked through, so it's time to add some of your favorite vegetables. Let's add some broccoli in here. And just throw it right in. I love vegetables, so I'm gonna be really heavy on this. And I'm going to add about a cupful or a handful, I have big hands, so I don't know if that's a cup, of mushrooms. Sprinkle that all around. Just to make sure we've got the flavors, we're gonna add a little bit more of Mama Cita's all-purpose seasoning. And you're going to let that cook through. Let's take that here. Oh my goodness, guys, look at the colors. And if you could smell, I know, you wish you're here. I wish you were here too. So I like my beef and broccoli a little bit juicy. So I'm gonna add a little bit more of the Reggae Girl sauce. Now I should have opened this before, because we always know that I have, oh, I did it. Okay, good. Just about a 1/4 cup more. I'm telling you guys, you see how messy I am? If I can cook, I promise you, you can too. So let's add this in here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow this to sit and simmer for about 2 to 3 more minutes. I'm going to add my rice. Now you can add more or less rice depending on how soupy you like it. And then we are all done. The AFC Reggae Girl beef and broccoli is finished. Enjoy.